Eskom has been run into the ground. The old fleet is limping and the new fleet is flawed. And the gaps in generation cannot meet the nation's current reduced needs, let alone any increment in demand. Add to this eye-watering losses, the mountain of internal and external debt, and the patent inability to finance or conduct proper reliability maintenance. Factor into this dire scenario the parlous state of the nation's treasury, and we have a disaster in the making. Evidenced by Minister Gordon's blithe floating of stage 8 load shedding probability today. The DA has called for a state of disaster around Eskom to be declared and for an independent commission of inquiry to address the mess that the ANC, as Busi Mabuso had the guts to point out, has made of a key asset. But the silence has been deafening. And now that the impending crisis has finally caused the penny to drop in government circles, we are witness to calls for private sector investment. On what terms, though? As always, the terms are shrouded in secrecy. I reckon the minister owes Ms. Mavuso an apology. No? The bold reality is that the emergency measures, like the power shop option, are plagued by 20-year contracts, legally contested procedures, and the predatory pickings of the usual middlemen. The more things change, the more they stay the same. While opening up generation access to IPPs is necessary and long overdue, the late dent it will make on the ability to meet our current needs to all intents and purposes is small in the scheme of things. The base load in parallel must be stabilized, and that's Eskom's responsibility. The question is, who is waiting in the wings, Mr. President, to scoop up the solutions to the problems that you and your party have single-handedly created? Who will benefit? I think we have a sense of who. The mafia wears many hats, but the colors are always the same: black, green, and gold. If this government is unable to agree that only an independent commission of experts, transparently privy to everything, will be able to assess the situation and chart the way forward, then it's hiding something and is patently not serious at best, or up to no good at worst. Those who created this mess by past acts of commission or omission cannot be expected to fix the problem. Vested interests past and present stand in the way. You know this, as do the application of party factions to ensure limping continuity that will usher in an unaffordable and disastrous state of darkness. Fix this now, or you will reap a whirlwind as the lights dim in 2024. And do not think that we will allow you to write a check with your mouth that your hindquarters are unable to cash in a vain effort to buy time with our money. You have squandered the past, mortgaged the present, and sold the future. You have been warned. You are on terms. The Honorable Mahlole.
Honorable Cachalia, your time has expired.